Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MLG Columbus. The matchup you've all been waiting for is about to begin. North America's finest versus Europe's finest. compLexity versus TCM. Benson, who are you siding with here?
It's going to be tough to try and go between these two teams. You know, compLexity, well, just dominant, just world champs. They really are. They're just so good. They just really are that good. But TCM, they have been playing this game like no tomorrow. They know everything there is to know about this game that you could possibly know at this stage. This is just going to be so close.
You know, you want to know how good compLexity is?
How good?
I got some stats courtesy of Hubwood. So Crim6 for the tournament, he's plus 24. Clacer plus 16. Ace plus 20. TP plus 17. If you look at the TCM guys, well, they're all just about negative. Gunchi is -6. Flux, he's even. He has a 1 kill death ratio. Marky B, -9. Moose, -16. And all of their dominations have been separated by less than 10 points.
Wow. It was with those knowledge bombs there, Revan.
Yeah, courtey of Hubwood. Thank you. She's been doing stats all
so
weekend long.
So good at stats.
So after reading these stats off, Benson, you're gonna change your prediction here?
Stats are made to be broken, Revan.
I don't think that's the quote.
No, it's not the quote, but I'm clutching at straws. I'm not gonna lie. I want to support my European fellows, my chums, my buds over there on the TCM lineup. It's going to be tough. You know, these two teams, they've met before. They have met before. compLexity came out on top.
That was at the G1 finals, wasn't it?
Yeah, but this is a brand new game. So, I mean, logically, you would have to go with compLexity, right?
Yeah.
It's so hard to bet against those guys. They really are that good. But I just think TCM, they're going to cause an upset. Because interestingly, we found out TCM are already top 12.
Yeah.
They're already guaranteed top 12. That's actually the best a European team has ever done.
By one
placement. It's the best a European team has ever done at an MLG event.
But still, I do not think they're satisfied with just top 12. They want to breach the money. They want to take some of this American prize money home with them. Reaching that top 8 would definitely mean a lot for the European community. But give me one player to watch for TCM. Who do you think is going to be the player to go big for them?
You know, Gunshi's been playing well all event. He's definitely someone that when a new game comes out, he can just adapt very, very quickly. As well as that, you have to watch out for Marky B. As soon as he lights up,
Marky B gets into the game.
As soon as he gets hyped, I'd be worried if I was on compLexity team. And compLexity know this. They've seen what Marky B can do at times, so they're going to have full experience. And if they shut down Marky B and Gunshi, you know, that's going to be big for compLexity.
So, Benson, I'm not sure if you were watching compLexity in their last matchup, but they capped 35 times in Blitz.
I may have seen that.
You may have heard about it.
TCM may have seen that too. And that's enough to really strike fear into anyone's heart.
You want to know what's even scarier?
What's that?
compLexity told me that's not their best Blitz map.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure that map's going to get vetoed for sure, no matter what. If we see that map on Blitz, I'll be very, very surprised. But, you know, TCM on Blitz, can they hang against compLexity? We're going to have to wait and see. It's obviously going to be a best of 5.
Game 3. It looks like the first map of the series. It's going to be domination on Octane, and I love how this one plays out. It's always a battle over that B flag, but, you know, you see teams, they love to push around the outskirts of the map and go for the enemy team's home flag, force them away from the middle positioning on the map, and then from there, move in to capture the B flag.
Oh, it's going to be all about how both these two teams are going to react off the break. That's something that we've been saying all event long. You know, different teams have different strategies straight off the break. And, you know, some of them are a little questionable. We've seen some teams actually not cap their home flag. They've just decided they just want to all flood B, and that's an interesting strategy. But, hey,
it's
sometimes
risky.
It works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, it's very, very risky. That's definitely high risk, but sometimes high risk, high reward.
So I guess the thinking behind that is obviously B flag so important.
It's crucial, yeah.
Easily just rotate back, you know, 1-2 members, die in that push, rotate back, hold positioning at B. But let's talk about Octane in general as map. It's fairly large compared to some of the other maps in the map pool, and you really don't want to try to venture out into the middle of the map. There's not much cover to work with. As soon as we see players move towards that side of the map, chances are they get mowed down by an assault rifle somewhere on the map.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at the quality of players in this lobby. There's going to be someone with an AR that's just aiming and waiting and playing it very, very patiently. And you see Crim6 on your screen there. And you can see a little bit of the TCM boys ready and waiting, trying to do that European fans proud, I think it's fair to say. As we mentioned, you've already done the best of any European team at an MLG event. They're looking at bettering it here in this game. But it's going to be very, very difficult. I mean, we actually mentioned on the Bravo stream just the amount of quality. I mean, you look at the losers bracket, and some of the matches that are going on there is just mind-blowing.
Yeah, you know, so many good teams. Optic Gaming, they're about to match up against Justice in the losers bracket, but this match is about to start. I actually want to check out the EU guys. Based on stats, it's been Flux, the best player so far for TCM. He's at +0, so he has a 1 kill death ratio throughout the entire tournament so far. And we're going to start things off with him here on Octane Domination.
Well, Flux, fantastic player. And we're going to, interesting to see how TCM are actually going to go off the break, as we were mentioning earlier on. Yeah, that's been the deciding thing between a lot of teams on Domination. And Flux actually on your screen right there. Let's have a look at what he's going to do. It looks like he's actually just going to hold up at that C flag, get a couple of seconds on it, and immediately rotate around the edge of the map.
Yeah, you saw they all just kind of tap that C flag to get the furthest progression without losing the jump on map control. But he gets stunned early on as he makes his way over to the diner. Well, he gets taken out. Let's jump right over to Moose. Well, he's got a thermal sight. Marky B laying down right on that B flag. They're looking to cap it within the first 20 seconds, and it looks like they were able to. Big plays come from TCM early on here.
Yeah, nice plays from them, able to get their hands on that B flag. But you have to give some credit there to compLexity, who are very aggressive on that flank.
They're going for a 3 cap.
There's actually someone on the C flag. I think the thinking behind this is TCM, I don't think they actually like that C flag spawn. So I think they're actually more than happy to kind of give that away. But actually, no, they're going to be aggressive and just see if they can get that trip cap.
Yeah, that C flag was just neutralized. Now you see Moose on your screen. He's going to be able to cap that all the way. It's actually the A flag neutralized. compLexity hang on there. But not only that, compLexity, they're capping the B flag right now. Look at that mini-map.
Wow.
TCM have no map control. Just now they're going to push out, venture into the middle of the map. But the damage has been done. The B flag under compLexity control. Here comes Zeus, able to shut 1 down as 2 are currently dead for compLexity. The thermal sight, so valuable right now for Moose as TCM are just covering the map in smoke.
Lots of smoke grenades, but the thermal scopes being used as well. You can see Moose in a fantastic position to cover that B flag. And TCM, they've got their hands back on it. And right now, Moose 8-1 with a cap as well. He is going big, and that's a very nice little spot he's got there. You were mentioning how it's very rare to see someone really push out into the middle, but that is just such a nice little angle he's got himself there, using that smoke and using that thermal to his best advantage. Someone on the B flag, no problem for Moose with that thermal.
Keep in mind, since he's using the specialist strike package, each kill that he gets, he comes closer and closer to earning his specialist bonus. Shots going down long range, and now Moose, he's going huge, 10-1. And looking at the stats, he is the most negative for his team. He was -16 so far, but he's looking to go at least even as he's 10-1. That brings him to, what, just -7?
Yeah.
Not bad.
It just shows you, I said, stats are made to be broken, Revan. It's a new saying. Deal with it.
It's coming true now. I got to think Moose, he must have his specialist bonus by now. If he's using 2 initial perks to acquire, it'll only take him 8 kills for you to earn the rest of his perks that he selected for his bonus. But TCM, it looks like they're content with locking down the middle of the map, holding down 2 flags for the majority of their game, and right now they're up by 11 points and growing.
This is a big lead to be growing as well. You have 2.5 minutes left of this first side. If you are new to competitive Call of Duty, you can play 2 sides on Domination. And this first side, if you can get yourself those leads, it's very rare we've seen a team really build a strong lead and then lose in the second side. So it really is important. As you see, 4 go down for compLexity. TCM are not wasting any time, and I'm pretty sure I can hit Marky B from here.
And you're looking at the mini-map, it looks like TCM, they are at every single flag right now. The A flag was just neutralized. Let's jump over to compLexity and take a look at what they're doing. So Clayster, he's trying to get 1 flag back under the control for compLexity, but this is just slowing them down in the long run, Benson. You see the lead for TCM growing every 5 seconds. Right now, they're up by 17 points, and there's still 1:50 seconds left to be played.
And TCM actually have compLexity pinned right at the back of that base, and they're doing it just perfectly enough that they're not actually pushing too far to try and flip those spawns, because we've seen that happen a few times. Having said that, though, compLexity have snuck behind enemy lines. There's going to be 1 TCM player on that C flag. You can see that on the top left of your screen. And 1 player for compLexity. It's going to be Aches. He's trying to make some sneaky little plays around the outside. He's currently 7-11. Now, you can see the trip cap coming in as well. compLexity are in real danger right now on Domination Octane.
Yeah, they're in big trouble. TCM, I mean, look at this scoreboard. Moose, he's going off, man. 16-3 with 3 captures as well. Gunchi right behind him at 12-9. TCM, they're outslaying their opponents. They're out OBJing their opponents. They're just putting on relentless pressure onto compLexity, going for the 3 cap time and time again.
They definitely want revenge from last time these 2 teams met. You can see Marky B just trying to secure that home flag. They have given away the A flag. B flag neutral, though. So expect TCM to just try and get that set up with the smoke grenades and those thermal scopes.
And they're moving right for it. I gotta jump over to Moose. This guy, his shot is on fire now. 18-4, and keep in mind, this is in not even 5 minutes of play. 1:20, or 4 minutes, 20 seconds. He's gotten 18 kills. Unbelievable slaying by him, but now players starting to fall for TCM. compLexity making a move for the B flag. They're just now hopping on it. It's going to be Crimsix trying to get this under his control. And it looks like they will be able to capture the B flag, but only 30 seconds are remaining in the first half.
This is definitely one of the bigger leads I think we've seen so far here at MLG. I mean, TCM have played this so well. I mean, Flux has not necessarily had the best game kill to death-wise, but at the end of the day, when it counts, you know, he's been doing the right thing. Those kills he's been getting are kills which are securing those flags. As Clayster looks like he's just going to try and secure the trip cap right at the end. A flag is being taken, but with 8 seconds left, the damage has already been done here on this first side of Domination Octane.
All right, so it's looking like TCM, they're going to have a lead of 29 points going into the second half. Very well played from TCM. You see Moose, 21-7, a 3-kill death ratio coming from him.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is what that is. Moose, a very, very strong player, and he's just proven exactly why there on the global scale.
He wasn't just doing slaying around the map, Benson. He had 4 captures to his name as well. He was putting in work for slaying and also the objective work for his team. And now they have a sizable lead moving to the second half. So 29 points. You know, it's not the biggest of leads, but with 5-minute halves, it's significant enough. Complexity to try to come back into that, they're going to need to, you know, either hold a 2 cap, TCM holding 1 for 3 minutes, which is more than half the game.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Especially with TCM playing as hot as they are. I mean, one of the big things that TCM actually did there was they shut down the combo of Aches and TP. I mean, Aches and TP just were
they combined for 17 kills.
That was it.
That's just as many as Gunchi had.
Exactly. And that just shows you the raw slaying ability of this TCM lineup. When they get going, they really are a force to be reckoned with.
And, you know, coming into this game, I was, you know, hyping up the complexity stats. You know, they're all over plus 15, but you see them struggling in that Slayer department on that first side, and you hear them, well, I hear them in my headset. They're getting pretty hyped up. You know, it doesn't look like they're down at all.
No, they're definitely keeping their heads in the game, and that's why they're champions, Revan. You know, times like this, keeping their head in the game, it's so, so crucial. And you can, I mean, we can hear them now. You know, they seem as if they've forgotten about that first half already, and that's something which only the best teams can really do.
Now, Complexity, coming into this half, since they are down, they're going to have to be pretty aggressive around the map. And Octane, it's not really suited for that submachine gun aggressive, fast style of play. It's more controlled by the assault rifles of the game. You know, there are lots of long lines of sights to work with, lots of positioning on the back sides of the map, not really in the middle of the map, but, you know, nearby your home flag, you know, over near the pawn shop, over near the strip club as well. You know, assault rifles, this is their map.
Curious to see how Complexity are going to play off the break. The Swans have, of course, been flipped for the second side. TP in a gunfight straight off the bat. He's actually going to get taken down by Marky B. You can see in that kill feed there. Unfortunate plays for him. Crim's going to pick up a kill there and immediately shut down. It seems like TCM, they're not wasting any time. The aggression has been passed through to the second side.
So it looks like TCM were picking up a couple of kills, but that was being immediately responded by Complexity. It's going to be Clayster throwing down a trophy system. Something we haven't seen a whole lot of here on Call of Duty Ghosts, but utilizing it to its full effect. He's just going to shank someone right in the side.
Nice knife skills there. Good reactions from Clayster. And this is where now, is he going to set up on that beat? Well, he tried to, but immediately got taken out there with some fantastic accuracy. And TCM, they are lighting up that kill feed. That's going to be 2 players down there for Complexity, as Aches desperately trying to get a few kills before he can jump on that B flag. B flag's still untouched. And bear in mind, Revan, whilst all this is going on, this is beneficial for TCM.
Yeah, TCM, they're more than happy keeping this flag neutral. They have the lead. They have a good lead at that, but here comes Complexity. 3-man stack onto the B flag. They're going to be able to capture it with 3 minutes, 45 seconds, but now they are all dying. TP has to stay alive. He gets taken out. Crimsix now, the last one in position. Now only 1 player for TCM on the flag. Crimsix falls. TCM take the B flag.
Really nice play by TCM. They allowed Complexity to get the initial time on that, and then they immediately just flooded straight back in response. But having said that, Complexity, they're heating up a little bit now. 4 go down for TCM, and it's going to be Aches hopping on that B flag. Should get control of that unless a couple more grenades go flying in there. It should go any second now, but there the grenades go flying in. It's going to be a neutral flag. TP's going to try and rush on it. He's going to have someone charging from the front, picks up that kill, but bear in mind, again, Revan, 3 minutes remaining. They're going to need to hold this for the remainder of the game.
TP taking bullets like a champion right now. He will be able to capture the B flag at the very last moment, and I like that you brought up all the grenades that are flying into the B flag. Look at that area. You see it on Crim6's stream. There is a wide open roof on top of that crate. You can land a grenade perfectly onto that B flag. 3 go down for TCM. Complexity, they have to push for a 3 cap.
Just in case you are tuning in, the current lead for TCM is 29 points. That is a big, big chunk of time from that first side. Crim6 desperately trying to do something here on this A flag, trying to set up for the trip cap. Not gonna happen though. Meanwhile, Aches up top, just putting some covering fire over on that B flag. TCM with the A flag currently. You can see where they're spawning on that minimap. You know, if they get control of this B flag for another 30 seconds to a minute, that's gonna be game.
Yeah, complexity, they got to work quick here, but they got to make sure not to overextend themselves going for the A flag. They got to go at it in a smart way. They got to get these kills and then push up from there and just try to control the spawns of TCM right now. As we're watching Aches, he's watching over the middle map, waiting for his teammates to respawn, and then they have to make another push over towards the A flag. Now, the beauty of it is that right now they have lead by around 12 points. That's great, but if they hold a 3 cap for 1 minute, that's 36 points for them. They will be in the lead.
Points. Yeah, of course. But, you know, getting that trip cap against TCM, that's not going to be an easy feat.
Yeah, it's a tough task.
It's going to be very, very difficult, especially, you know, the way TCM are playing. I mean, they may not have the highest score right now, but you look in that kill column, they're still getting some good slaying ability. But to be fair, TP and Crim have both really stepped up in the second side.
Oh, yeah, Team 11 and 8 with 2 captures. Crim6 doing the slaying. In fact, let's jump on board with the Crim6 right here. He's making his way over towards the A flag. He has his teammate, but it's going to be an A flag for C flag trade. You see it on the mini map. TCM, you know, just trading home flags. They're going to be still pretty happy with that. They still have the lead.
Yeah, 1 minute 20 remaining though. complexity need to increase that aggression. A 29-point lead is slowly starting to dwindle, and that's going to be 4. No, it's not. Whew. Big kill coming in from TCM. They're just trying to stay alive. 1 minute 5, time dwindling away. And the lead at this point, it's over 20 seconds, Revan. It's getting pretty close. TCM are going to need to cap that B flag.
Yeah, right now it is a
22. It's
22 point lead for complexity. Yeah. So overall, it's only 7-point lead for TCM. There's still plenty of time left in this game. If complexity hold on to these 2 flags, they will win the game.
They will, but expect TCM to really come out strong. I mean, even if now TCM push past the B flag, try and cap complexity's home flag, that could be a play. But the problem they have is complexity have them completely pinned down. X is going to need to get a big kill here on Marky B. He does so, but he does immediately get taken down from the side. 2 players going down from both teams. Clayster in such a nice spot. He is going to get taken down from the side. 26 seconds remaining, Revan. This is going to go down to the wire.
Oh, it's going down to the final seconds of this game. Crim has to go big on this B flag.
It's going to be
captured by TCM. You see Gucci on your screen. Go for the capture. It's neutralized right now. Fine CB picks up the kill, and it looks like they were able to get it. And TCM control. It's neutral right now. Marky B jumping right back on it. I don't know. It's 30 points. Complexity have the lead. This game, it's a 1-point game.
It's a 1-point game. They need to try to get the B flag last couple of seconds.
Oh.
They've not been able to do it.
They won by 1 point. It's a 1-point victory for complexity. Take a look at them on your screen. They are fired up. Complexity winning in the closing seconds there of Octane domination. 1-point victory, Benson.
That was crazy. TCM going in off that first side with a 29-point lead.
Wow.
How have complexity been allowed to do that? A 1-point game in domination? That is ridiculous is what that is.
And you gotta give it up to Crim6. The guy went off 19 and 12 Aches on top of the leaderboard at 15 and 9 with 2 captures. The complexity guys, they're fired up. They just stole map 1 away from TCM. Guys, we're going to commercial break, but when we come back, it's gonna be search and destroy between both of these powerhouse teams.
Yo.